Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continued blind Let's Play Inescapable, the Suspicion Route for the PS5. My name is the FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and today we have only two more people to talk to left. Well, Don and Lumi. I think I'm gonna go talk to Lumi? Yeah. Well, let's go talk to Lumi and see if we can figure out who is the Blackened. I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. Yes, I'm just gonna stick with the Blackened because I think it's the best word that suits what happened. Unless someone, unless the game comes up with a different word. I'm just gonna use the Blackened.
Strange.
Let's talk to Lumi again. We could stumble upon new information. Sure. Hello, Lumi. We want to talk a bit more about the incident. That's okay. I understand the needs of a criminal investigation. Oh, actually, I gave some more thought about that evening. Valerie's body was already getting cold, but not that cold. And no rigor mortis at all. Combined with how Ava's traumas evolved, I would say Valerie died around 5 p.m. Probably even after it. Because you discovered the body somewhere behind around 5:35, 5:40.
Well,
5:39. What did she say exactly? She said 5. I would say Valerie died around 5. And we discovered the bodies 39 minutes later.
I don't
Excuse me?
understand.
That was the hour, I'm sure of it. At least 2 minutes before that, tops. The hour that was burned into my mind forever.
Thinking this rationally.
Annika and I were gathered together around 15 minutes before it. So it fits. You really like to reinforce your alibi, yes. And I was thinking about this, and I think one of the most interesting people that would be Annika. And hear me out. One of the reasons Ava collapsed is due to her being dehydrated, right? Well, how do you get dehydrated on an island where you basically have an infinite source of food and liquids? It would have to be someone was doing something to her food or drinks. And who gets Ava food or drinks? Annika. Additionally, we know that Annika was being bossed around by Valerie. And Annika mentioned how sad she was that Val's not around because it felt like normal. It felt like home. But what if that was just the excuse? What if Annika snapped because she got sick and tired of the two bossing her around? And then she attacked Ava, putting her out because she knew she had a loss of blood. And we also know that Annika has some suspicious stuff going on in the background with her dirt that we dug up. But additionally, she then attacked Valerie. And because everyone sees her as the, oh no, not Valerie, my friend. You know, because everyone sees her like that, she's probably the least suspicious, and therefore, in my opinion, the most suspicious. I think the obvious answers of Giovanni and Sasha are just too obvious. I think Lumi could have been involved. I think Isaac could have been involved. But if I were to rank who I thought did it, I think Annika is probably number 1. Lumi is number 2. I don't think Isaac did it. I think Isaac's just an idiot. Now, I may be wrong. I mean, he did surprise me in the last playthrough, but even though he surprised me in the last playthrough, he's still out there, like, go to the hollows and stuff. So, I mean, I really think it's either between Annika and Lumi, but I have Annika as one who I think is most suspicious, only because of dehydration. And I was talking to someone in the comment section about that the other day. Sorry, can't remember the top of my head, but I know there were a few of you that I was talking to about rumors or suspicions that I have, and I mentioned the dehydration. I'm like, that's gotta be important, right? Maybe it's just your scientific mind trying to piece it together, but it's weird.
Merkwürdig.
You say you were not at the crime scene a bit before we found the bodies, but the one thing that caught my attention are our conversations. Your extensive knowledge about anatomy and health.
But
Is it indicative of something?
strange.
It could be. It could derive from the desire to play Jack the Ripper. And this is why Lumi is suspicious, because she has the medical training. So therefore, she could have taken out Ava in a way that doesn't kill her, because the stab wound was very precise. So that's why I said I have Annika and then Lumi. I think it's got to be one of those two. But then again, it could have been anyone. Many believe he was a surgeon, actually. Oh.
However,
As you don't have academic work in the medical area, from what you said before.
thinking this
Indeed, you're
rationally,
right. It started with the family business. As you know, my parents own a natural products boutique. They continuously learn about health and medicine. You know, in order to run a helpful business, it's just naturally passed on to me. I learn with them, and sometimes they learn from me. My parents are the most beautiful people I know in this world. I've never seen Lumi so broken. Stoic Lumi.
But
Oh, sweetie. I'm so sorry I don't want to be like this. Disturbing other people.
why?
Oh, Mist. Poor girl. We all cry here, though we're not so honest about it. Mia. Right, Hari? Yeah. Yeah. Wait. We had to focus. It could all be a ruse. No one's off the hook for now, and just like that, the mood swings.
What are you saying?
Well,
Accurate.
Mammy or me would know what to say in these situations. My grandma. She helped my parents bring me up. She taught me so much. She's well versed in healing too. Spiritual healing. With her, I learned that we had to open our eyes up to more dimensions. To what we can't perceive at first. A very powerful lesson for any scientist. Fascinating. Well, that explains her enthusiasm during the seance. But do you believe in spirits?
See,
We couldn't prove they exist until now, yes. But there are things that we can't shake off. The new can't always take hold of the old. The scientist that kind of believes in spirits? Whether it was a real Valerie or an emotional response from Isak, Valerie's answers were intriguing. It was a useful experience, nonetheless. I appreciated Isak's initiative with this seance. It's a way to observe someone's passing, too. Even if not everyone saw it the same way.
merkwürdig.
Yeah, what an extraordinary event. It was very... Isak?
I see.
It was a pity to not see you at the event, Mia. I want to go. Yes, it's a pity.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay. I have nothing to add.
Seriously.
Nothing here either. You can talk to me if you feel down, Lumi.
Thinking this.
I'll think about it. What was that, Mia?
Echt jetzt?
I could ask the same. You think this kind of circus around a murder is normal? Isaac is pushing it.
Well,
First of all, I know it's hard to see people cry, but Lumi could still be involved.
But
I know. Also, we should at least see what we can learn without affronting people's beliefs. Even after this objectionable seance.
I don't want to believe.
Maybe, but this is a bit too much, at least in my opinion. Last location? Last location.
Not giving up.
Boy, Harry, need more help? I got a few questions. What do you need to know? I can't get over this weird excitement from him. He's not even a policeman, but acts like the most enthusiastic one. Another thing that you could say is it could be Don. He murdered someone in order to try to get like the hero spotlight of the investigator. Almost as if the killer masquerades as a hero chasing himself and therefore never getting caught because the one trying to catch the killer is the killer. I mean, that's kind of a strange loop, but sure. How would you describe your relationship with Ava and Valerie?
Hi.
Fun. Well, maybe not as much with Valerie. I'm not to say anything negative. I'm not a negative Nancy. Don't fret. However, why not? Something wrong between you and Valerie?
Hi.
Nah, not really. Just, she doesn't really talk lots of what she likes. It's always like a thing she's supposed to like. Like when we talk about cheese, she's going on about what others tell her to like. Feels like her opinions on her own sometimes. Dang it,
It's not
Valerie
like
had a
that.
lot to carry on her shoulders. A lot was expected of her, even.
Pal!
Well, Annie Swing, she was still nice. I like spending some time with her.
Mm-hmm.
And Ava? Ava? Yeah, we talked a lot. Also, gym, sauna, swim, make food. Spend lots of time together. So were her and Ava hooking up? Quite possibly. She's very, friendly, you know? Well, at least when she's not overly, demanding. I don't mean it in a mean way, of course.
Looking
I
back,
get it. You mentioned she texts a lot.
Not good.
Well, yeah, that. Feels like she's always ready to party. She gets, upsetty spaghetti when you turn her down. Or people just want to chill like raccoons. Sleep, sleep. Boy, I bet there's more than she could chew when it comes to attention. Nobody wants to be a target, that's for sure. Just give her a bit and she'll get back to parties.
Worried.
Yeah, I like parties too, just, not always. Was there some sort of party that we didn't get invited to?
Hi.
If you didn't, I didn't either. Probably not. So your relationship with her was pleasant?
Pal!
I think so, yeah. How about others? Any conflicts? Do you know anyone who wants to hurt them? A common enemy? I had this, Mia. I'm not incapable. No need to step on my toes. Well, then the Francesca situation. What do you... That's weird. There's like no other choice here. What do you think about that? People should be nicer. Why all the aggression? It's frustrating. I expected more from them both, particularly Francesca.
Well,
Do you know if they argue like that often?
I
No idea. Valerie's been quiet lately, keep to herself. More annoyed at everything, weird, tense, on the edge. Does it have to do with
don't
Chica?
know.
I don't know, maybe she could learn some discipline. Francesca, that is. That was way out of bounds. Well, I mean, let's. I don't think so. I think fully. Valerie was on her way for a slap. Without a doubt. I mean, let's not forget, Valerie slapped Chica first. Valerie was being out of control and then slapped Chica. Now, it wasn't much of a slap. It wasn't a hard slap, but she did. And what did Chica do? It grabbed her by the arm and started to pull her as if about to smack her. And I wouldn't blame Chica for that. I mean, you're a grown woman. You got this 18-year-old brat who's ordering around because she thinks she owns the world. Now, this could be Val's way of not being herself. It's almost like that. Val is not herself. The true Val, the one who likes anime and comics and stuff like that, isn't the Val we know. The Val we know is like a fake Val. A Val that has to be the Val that her family expects her to be. But in reality, there's a lot more to Valerie. It's just we never saw it because she refused to let the world see who she truly was because she has to put on this front. And maybe Chica slapping her good would have broken her from that. We'll never know though, because the next day Valerie ends up dead. Which is very convenient that the next day she ends up dead, because now all the suspicion is on Chica. Which is one of the main reasons I don't think Chica did it. And it's one of the main reasons I don't think Giovanni did it. Because both of them weren't involved with the other. Giovanni was involved with Ava, Chica was involved with Valerie. It's just too convenient that they would die the next day after that happened. So no, I don't think she was out of bounds at all. What about Francesca and Ava? What about them?
Meine Kleine.
Any sort of heat between them?
Not good.
From what I know, sometimes. No, some days people don't like Ava's way of being. That would draw some negative attention, but not enough to murder, I hope. Or try to murder.
Hey!
Francesca's also a party girl woman. I think the two of them are good friends. And generally, friendly people. Like, no arguments would be so heated. I wonder if there's anything connecting the trio. I also think personally that if Chica had slapped Valerie back, they probably would have been friends, because that would have like broke Valerie and allowed Valerie to be herself, and then she would have been a much more affable person. Is that the right word, affable? I don't even know what the heck that word means. I think that's what it means. But I just feel that Valerie would have been a much different person if something would have broken her of this fakeness. Other than the arguments and gossip. Ava is quite the personality. It's hard to figure out who her enemies are. Probably just as hard as it is figuring out who are her friends. It's hard to tell when she's holding a grudge or she's being happy, faking being happy all the time. Yeah, there's another character who, you know, tries to be so optimistic that she loses herself.
Seriously.
Let's conflab over this. Lots of dots to connect. Thanks, Tom.
Flex!
Yeah, anytime, mate. Just doing what's right. No action makes you just as guilty. See you later, Don. I like that he's willing to share all this without a fight. Really makes things easier. Unless he's misdirecting. Food for thought. Day 73. Restaurant. Here we are. Is this a day? Is this a day when we're gonna learn what actually happened? So... I wish I could get a zoom. Like, I don't think any button... I'm trying to press every button. No button zooms. Valerie's dead body found in the game room. Stabbed up close. The bloody pet rock bagel. Why is bagel bloody though? She was facing toward the door some meters away from Valerie. The only thing I could think of was, but I don't remember seeing like a head wound on Ava because someone could have used this to knock her out. But then she was stabbed too. Like the one Annika said to be missing. Now Annika did say this was missing, which means it's less likely that Annika did it because why would she offer this evidence? Found on the counter. Someone smashed Val's phone. And a lot of blood under Valerie's dead body. But the furniture a few meters away is clean. So I don't understand, like, I wish there was more to this island sleuth. There's gotta be more clues. Like, in Danganronpa, there's, you know, you got like 16 clues, and although you don't know what the heck half of them do, at least you get a bunch. The day Valerie's buried, aww. Nothing lasts forever. There's no turn back from the world we knew before. There's still no answers about the murder. Only fears and doubts. Why do we need sad pictures? I mean, this game is full of beautiful, beautiful pictures. We don't need sad pictures. What a sunny morning. Or such a terrible day. I can smell the ocean breeze on top of this hill. The hole in the ground is surrounded by every single one of us. A circle of somber faces. They feel so cold right now. Contestants, acquaintances, friends? Maybe. But definitely not her family. And murderers? Val's small body is wrapped in bed sheets. No face to face goodbye. Only a body at the end of a shallow grave.
Oh, such beautiful flowers, Annie. Even Val would have liked that.
Yeah. The gravity of the moment lowers Mia's gaze to the ground. She's staring at the island's flowers, guiding around the gaping hole. Anna's expressions tears me up inside.
Honey, thanks you.
You don't need to talk.
Chica swallows her wavering words.
Filha.
It's obvious Annie's reaction is getting to her. She averts her gaze and returns to a calmer, colder stance. Don's also trying to hold back his tears.
Sweet Val, rest in peace.
Ava is seated in front of me, still reeling from the attack. These poor girls. Oh, Val. We didn't even know her well, but it's a life plucked too soon. I wish I'd known no more. Isn't that what we always say in these situations? Last time I saw her, Val seemed so nervous and lost. She had a lot of secrets, that's for sure.
Valley.
Ava's suddenly on her feet.
So young! Just sweet to slay! Altos live what you couldn't.
Oh.
YOLO.
YOLO.
So sad. Cry.
Poor Dawn. He ran to Ava, likely afraid she'd waver and fall. Ava gives a big hug to Dawn. She's hiding her face in his large chest. For a split second, I think I saw a weird expression on her face. Her hands are shaking too. They're also sliding a bit too low.
Oh,
Maybe.
Dawn removes herself from her embrace and helps her get seated. It's not the time for those kinds of antics. There's a stressful mood in the other participants too. Maybe because there's a foul stench already arising.
We should just pay homage and get some rest. Yes.
Ani wasn't capable of muttering a word at this point.
We should properly send her off.
I don't think anyone feels comfortable doing any kind of ceremony.
Anyone? No? Merda. Fine. I'll say some words. Certo. Dio ti benedica. God bless this ground, and give Sister Valerie a peaceful sleep until you awaken her to glory. For you are the resurrection and the life. We commit your servant's body to the ground. Terra, terra, cenere, mi scusi. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
That is so sweet. Like, that is so sweet. For a mobster in the mafia, he's...
Lord have mercy. Padre nostro che sei nei cieli, sia santificato il tuo nome.
His prayer descends into a whisper. Francesca is making the cross sign. The solemnity of the rites seem to both sadden and calm every...
Mother Earth!
Oh, no! This was such a beautiful moment. I swear, we're gonna put you in a hole in the... You know, we're not gonna put you on the ground. We're just gonna shove you off.
Receive her body. Absorb her matter to your core. Gods, welcome Valerie's soul.
Okay, thank you. I was... Hey, you know... He, Okay, Isaac. I thought you were gonna ruin the moment. You're doing your own thing, so thank you for that.
If you can still hear me, you must recite this upon your arrival to the underworld. I am the child of earth and starry heaven, but of heaven is my birth. This you know yourselves. I am parched with thirst and perishing. Quickly give me cool water, flowing from the pool of memory.
Ma? Okay, now you're going a little bit weird.
Oh,
He's always a little bit weird.
Deus nos perdoe.
Nomi seems to be praying too. If just for a moment.
Mia cara, riposi in pace.
Gio picks a shovel that was laying in the dirt. He shovels into a hole, and passes the shovel to Chica. Francesca lays her hands on top of his just for a moment. She nods and takes the shovel, repeating the cycle. Everyone shovels soil into the hole it turns, except Ava, of course. A peaceful moment, harmony. When the hole was filled, we silently left. It was time to finally say goodbye. The table's full of food. I wonder how Annika had the energy to arrange this. Everyone is quietly munching, except for Isak.
Oh gods, this is so boring.
Poto.
Issa's right. Super boring.
That's a weird way to act after...
Ooh, let's have some fun. Get some drinks.
It's a weird way to act after someone just got put in the ground.
Oh, to Valley.
Well,
A funeral is also a celebration of a person. Maybe we should drink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, they all mourn in their own way, right?
And then I said, Val, that's a leaf, not a cockroach.
LOL.
Oh, that girl.
That's funny.
I think. Oh boy, I'm ticked.
Princess. So pathetic.
Valerie was kind and beautiful.
Was she though? I mean, are you just saying that, or do you mean it? I mean, it's a nice thing to say, but she did boss you around all the time. Then again, did you enjoy that? That's one of the questions. Did she truly enjoy that life of being the maid? Because if so, then yeah, Val would be like her best friend. But if not, I think alcohol is starting to affect Annika too. But Chica, even on her funeral, even after the discussion you both had before her death.
Guys, do you think her family knows that she's dead?
Yeah, that sucks.
Who knows?
If they already know, I can't imagine what they must be feeling. I can't imagine what my sisters and brothers would go through if...
My parents.
Mother, father.
What would my parents think? If I was stabbed like a million times like Valley.
Eva was only stabbed once.
No, I'm just yeah, I know it was only said once. I'm just thinking about what she said though, because didn't she like say that she passed out before seeing her get stabbed? Ava, did Ava ever look at the body? Did anyone ever tell Ava that she was stabbed multiple times?
The killer must have hated Val.
Did Ava do it? If Ava did it, then Ava is the distraction. But she would need to be teamed up with someone who would know how to stab her in a way that would not leave permanence. And there's only so many people who have that medical knowledge. So could Ava have been working with Lumi?
It's not like many of us really loved her.
What a veiled expression, for what I could see. Chica was clearly not on the list of those who liked her, but she's not so far from the truth, unfortunately.
But Annie loved Valerie.
That's very nice, sweetie.
If she means it. I mean, I'm just waiting for the moment where all of a sudden Annika like snaps and becomes a completely different person. A personality, a different person. Just completely changes on the spot.
Now look how many the fucks I give. You're looking at a round number. Just so you know. You're still not off the hook, baby doll.
Sweet Annika.
I saw Annika 15 minutes before Mia's scream. From what I can perceive, that makes it very hard for Annika to be the culprit.
Unless you're working together.
Annika also confirms this. So I'm assuming both of them are off the hook, right?
Again, unless they're working together. Yes, that's one thing I think we could be sure of.
Sure, hun. Sure.
Do you still think that it was an outsider? A Bao Bao?
A what?
A boogeyman.
Yes, a mythical monster we can point fingers at. Who would it be? This mysterious creature?
Now, it could be someone that's not on the island. Like, it could literally be someone that came outside the island, or it could be one of the producers. Because, you know, just to create this situation that they created. Because this world now is completely different than it was before, and that may be the point. It's making sense, especially because it reminds me of something one of the sisters said. People die. We know who of you did it. Yes, it's true. They did say that. We know if you did it.
That's what Naomi said.
That was a slip of the tongue.
I remember
got
that.
her really mad.
Oh, my little German top. They grow up so fast.
I don't care what you say. I have my win. But seriously, we confirmed that it wasn't an outsider. And some of us have solid alibis.
In the best alibi competition, I'm like the winner. A toast dying on the floor, you can't compete with that.
Let's return to a point before that. The attack against Valerie shows anger and personal hate.
We know very well who didn't like Valerie.
For this, a knife to the back, put.
Yeah, I mean, that right there is, again, it's one of those things where it's just, it seems too, like I said, the fact that she got murdered immediately after that happened, with the fights and the threats with Giovanni and Ava and Francesca and Valerie, just seems too, no way.
Now you know what I felt.
We are friends, I think. But after that ugly argument you both had, right before her death, I can't let any bad guys win.
That was a violent and unfortunate event, but Chica was just being Chica. Chica didn't talk about it until we asked, but she was sincere when we did. After talking to Donna and Chica, I still don't know if I can put her aside. But something else doesn't add up.
Francisca is the killer? I don't think so.
What makes you say that?
What proves she's not the killer? Chica had more on my mind. Chica feared Valerie. Killer's size? This is the only thing I can think of that's a clue.
According to Ava, she couldn't be the killer. Ava got to feel the killer's size.
Was the killer packing a lot? Giovanni?
Che cazzo!
Can still be Francisca, though. I mean, her metaphorical balls.
I'm talking chest size.
Whoever attacked me was totally a flatbread? I've had boyfriends with bigger boobs.
Ava said that the attacker had no bust. So, not Chica, I guess.
Yes, a toast not Frances Bumper.
What Sweet Boy Harry's trying to say is, nice rag, girl.
Oh, for some reason my brain did that backwards. I remembered as Ava saying the person had a chest. I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense. Let me isn't flat. But okay, yeah. Sorry, my brain just got it backwards. But yeah, I do remember her saying that at least.
Appreciated.
The people, focus!
Oh, I totally forgot.
You're right.
I totally forgot about that. That means that it can't be Ani or Lumi. Ah, I totally forgot. So my two biggest suspects are... My two biggest suspects aren't suspects anymore? Then... Wow, I'm an idiot. I did all that talking earlier about Annika and Lumi, and yet at the same time, I'm wrong. And I know when I've been wrong. I just forgotten I was wrong. Wow. Being wrong is just wrong.
What about the balls' size, Evs?
I don't remember that part.
A boobs person, I see.
A little less of this detour, bitter.
If there's no blood on Francisca's hands, who's the tainted one? Who would want to take Valerie's life?
I'm looking at you, weirdo.
I mean, it's gotta be... No. I'm thinking the obvious person right now would be Dawn. Right? Right?
Me? I'm appalled by the mere suggestion.
I don't think it was a sack. I just don't.
The master of puppets pulls the strings. They don't butcher for no reason. Pick another target, cretin.
We're beating around the bush. The real question is, the most dangerous individuals are not telling us where they were at the time.
Huh. You just want to spoil the fun. Sure. Whatever. We can talk about it now. The truth's coming out of the closet already. Might as well say it.
Sasha's fidgeting with the phone. I wonder what they're going to show. Photo? It's Sasha and Gio and a couple of spliffs in their hands. They're even puffing smoke. How convenient.
Oh, ooh, nice pick. A natural grainy filter and all.
I'm not a pro. Next time, you take it, biatch. But, as you can see, we work together. Turns out, I have daddy issues.
Vaffanculo banditos.
What?
We were just smoking weed.
Where did you get the drugs?
Why? Want some too?
I'm being serious.
I'm serious too, Gorge.
Looks like the producer's trying to distract them both.
Sure, the photo proves the event, but what about the time?
Oh, here. Look at the details of the photo.
18/11/2017, 17/17. It happened. The murder happened at 5, right? So if it happened at 5, that means they are. That is. I mean, that's an alibi. That's not the time of the murder. We can trust Lumi, that is. I think we can. All the pieces are falling together.
I'm not a computer person, but you can change that kind of stuff, caray. Actually, not really. And you know it, Mr. Sleuth.
Yeah.
They were too high to do that. No one can hack these phones. No one can hack these phones.
It's not possible to hack these phones. Not even to change a pic's metadata.
69 points. Very nice.
So, we can trust the time of the photo.
And therefore their alibi.
The idea of killing a small girl for sport disgusts me.
Is Don really the murderer?
This man is a deviant, but not that kind of deviant.
This can't be a coincidence. First our walk on the beach. And now your secret weed meeting.
The producers knew something was about to happen. Maybe they were even involved in some way.
They really love to stir the pot.
Nothing wrong with playing games. Just don't stab me while you're at it.
Speaking of phones, something happened to Val's phone.
Oh, yes. We have a pic.
Yeah, it's all smashed. This one here.
Yes, here it is.
Don't you have the phone with you?
You could just present us with the machine itself.
Guys, we took a photo so we could show where the phone was found.
It seems like the only ones who could have done this is Don and Isak. But Don is the most sketchy right now out of the two of them.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So we found the phone on the floor beside Val. Not on her person. And someone broke it. At least the screen had been smashed with something.
Maybe it was an accident?
In my opinion, it's too smashed up to be an accident.
And that's where the rock comes in, right?
We found an object near the body that could have been used to do it.
Yeah, the rock. Bagel.
The pet.
That makes sense.
The pet rock, sorry.
Bagel is also covered in blood. The phone is not. It's clean compared to the rest. Like it noped the fuck out of there during the attack.
I never noticed that. I looked at near me. I went, what? I just missed it. like a note either during the attack.
The phone only shows blood where it was smashed.
That's a very insightful conclusion. I was just busy moving all these plates at the same time.
Sure.
But the question is, why?
Kido, the killer knew the phone had something that gave them away. Something that couldn't be deleted or hidden.
Lewd pictures?
No.
Not my nudes. Maybe my nudes. Pity, you'll never know.
Video files?
Mafia Senior here is right.
I think it's more like chat messages.
But in this case, I think it's more about the messages.
Yeah, you get the feeling that what happened was someone threatened her, and they need to hide the the evidence.
Because maybe the location of the crime isn't random either.
Oh?
Meine Freunde, this room is built like a sex dungeon after all.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Yeah?
You really can't figure it out, Gorge? Won't you dig into your brain gooey for this one?
The room is soundproof. Right. I know what you're saying there. And by the way, who's being suspiciously quiet right now? Dawn.
The game room is soundproof.
Ding ding ding. Dong. Just like the saying goes, a nice place for nasty things.
Is that really a saying?
Worry a little schnitzel with the facts instead. It's oh so convenient that the killer found Valerie in the perfect room, isn't it?
Oh,
So, you're saying the killer messaged Val to lure her into the game room?
Bueno, banditos.
Nice one, little boy.
Wait, what happened? Sorry, I need to track this. The killer message Val. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. And then you destroy the evidence. Then what about Ava?
Are you seeing the light now? But now, riddle me this.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Who's the dimwit who didn't notice the victim had a major bump on her head?
That's what I was asking about. Like, we knew that there was knives, but you remember when I said no one ever found a bump?
Me?
Why did I answer?
Amateur hour.
Yes, Val had a fucking blood trauma on that temple. He didn't break the skin match. There's no cuts on her hands or anything, so she didn't try to defend herself. And she wasn't awake when she was stabbed. Demonio! Mostro! Figlio di puttana!
Yeah, that's why the rock had blood on it. Dang, I didn't notice at all.
Poor Valley!
Hold on, Ava said that she heard Valerie screaming before she passed out.
So she wasn't killed from the external wounds. Still, internal trauma can't be dismissed. A blow of this type could even be incapacitating.
yes, even if not easily visible. It was very easy to miss. With all those knife wounds and blood.
Shame. Sherlock and Watson here sleeping on the job. You're all as empty-headed as a geologist's wet dream.
Well, I mean, this is the first time we've done this. Give us a break.
But I'm a gentle dom. Clearly, the killer went full-on cave person with Valerie. So, let me ask you, Mr. Sleuth. With what object was she struck?
With what object was she struck? Oh, could have been Ava's purse. It could have been Ava's purse. It really could have. I still think she was struck with a pet rock. That's why the pet rock had blood on it.
Bagel?
Oui.
Ah!
Okay.
It's just an innocent creature.
Okay, that got
Be
me.
an unwilling participant in a sanguinum rituale.
Bagel, I am disappointed in you. Papa Gio had so many dreams.
But why? Indeed, sexy mama. Why indeed? there was already one sex toy thrown into the mix.
You know what Sasha reminds me of? Sasha reminds me of Kyokyo. Kyokyo? Kyoko.
So why a
Kirigiri.
second one?
There was already one sexy toy thrown in the midst, so why a second one? I'm confused by the question. This can't be it. This... No, it's gotta be this one.
So, it's likely the killer didn't have the knife at the beginning of the struggle.
What?
Spicy.
You see how Don suddenly just went, what?
All the pieces are coming together, boyo.
I swear, if it's not done now, I'm gonna be like, no! And it's sad, dude, because I don't want it to be done.
I also saw that the knife was used with a lower grip on Eva, and a higher grip on Valerie. You can have strategic reasons to do it, but it takes time.
And the change of hands makes a lot of sense.
I never thought of that. So many pieces escaped us.
Oh, interesting. But that means that Val or Eva had the knife?
Excuse me? I had no knife. I'm the victim here, stabbed in the back and all?
Sorry, I'm just piecing things together.
Were you the victim, though?
Or maybe Bagel had the knife.
Alright. Stop doing this, Isaac. You're making me laugh. You're not supposed to do this.
Mate! I love you, dude, but stop it. Bagel is innocent.
Feeble human, for once you are indeed right. Then explain it, lowly humans.
I'm out of my bloody depth right now.
I mean...
We can think in these terms. Who could carry the knife more covertly?
What do you mean by that?
See, the knife was taken in secret.
Ah, I see. The best place to carry it would be...
Sorry. The purse was opened. That's right. So the purse was open, which means someone opened the purse and took out the knife. So Ava attacked. I'm not following this.
Val's purse. She always had it.
No, wait. I misread that. Sorry. That wasn't Ava's purse. That was Val's purse. Yeah, it's Val's purse. Sorry, I misread that.
It's the right size. The fabric inside was cut up too, and it was completely empty when we found it.
She probably didn't want to carry anything else with a knife in there. Or maybe someone took its contents before getting away. Let's not get carried away, Harrison. One thing at a time.
Gut gemacht, Harry.
Good tip, Mia. Even after everything, you kind of need to have my back. At least sometimes.
But what does that mean? Why was Val carrying a knife?
Afraid, ragazzo. She was afraid for her life.
But who was she afraid?
OMG. Okay, I've been lying. Franza did it.
Huh? Wait, huh? Where did that come from? What?
Kia?
Missed.
Huh?
Woo! I mean, such an unpredictable twist.
But you said it's someone who didn't have a chest.
Chica?
Like, what a crazy bitch. She was so bananas. Cursing and all that. She wanted to finish what she started in the morning.
This doesn't make any sense. Where's this coming from?
Oh, you little...
Messing Val up in public. She was totes going to strangle her in private.
Valerie! Why didn't I see the signs?
Oh. So Don and Ava were working together. And the reason Ava's saying this now is because she realizes that Don is getting to be suspicious. Oh, if this is where they're going with this, I can see what they're doing.
We tried to stop her, but she just kung fu pao KGB all of us.
What?
What?
She whacked Valley and took her knife and just like stabbed us.
Ay, senhores.
I've been like so afraid.
Sem vergonha na puta da cara.
Don't come near me. That triggers my PTSD.
Just shut the fuck up.
Chica looks like a lioness ready to pounce. Scary.
Leave my extensions alone. You nasty ass Oompa Loompa body ass bitch.
All lies. What evidence do you have?
You totes did it. So cruel.
We definitely have proof connected to this. We definitely have proof connected to this. What? Oh, hold on. I can't go back. I don't know what exactly is present evidence that Ava was attacked. Okay. What evidence would Ava was attacked? Here. Spot where Ava was lying on her stomach, stabbed on the back once. That one.
Look at this photo, guys.
It looks like Ava's trying to get to the door, but it doesn't prove Chica did it. I don't feel it, ragazzo.
Hey, I may be a little slow sometimes, but I get there. Just give me a minute.
And I didn't. Fodas, I didn't do it.
I keep saying Fodas say. It's Fodas. I'll have to remember that.
Can you tell us what happened?
No, I can't do it. Not with this monster here. I feel like so in danger right now.
Poor Ava.
So scary.
Bitch.
You have no idea. So, Pranza, Pounce Valley, told Cray Cray. And then I tried to run. But I was weak in the knees, arms heavy.
Oh, Eva.
I swear, like NGL, horrible moment.
This is such bull.
I tumbled to the floor.
Oh, that's bad.
I'm such a clumsy girl. Even now, yikes! Danike, I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Huh? Oh, I got you, friend.
Donna's so worried about it, they rushed us to hold her. Poor Ava.
I don't even know how
Ava,
I'm
nothing.
alive. Danike, I swear you'll totes be my hero and save me from this.
You see how suspicious I get, like, back and forth? I'm just, oh, poor Ava, screw Ava, oh, poor Ava, screw that girl. It's like, I just go back and forth all the time. Oh, it's like Ace Attorney all over again.
Of course, I swear on my honor.
Poor
But
Ava.
you told them before. You said it wasn't me, filha da puta.
WTF, OMG, Danike, like help! She's gonna attack me again.
Don't you worry, I'm here for you. Back off, lady.
Oh, Danike.
But what the hell? Oh, fuck me sideways. Queen, I can't even. I've officially had it with you. Drop the act, sister. Look at Chica. No, really. Look at her. I would let her peg me anytime.
Wow. I mean.
Whatever that means, in your dreams. But no, seriously. Look at her.
She's got massive eyes.
You mean she herself is evidence?
Yes, bottom boy, yes.
Bottom boy?
Something that you can't see on Chica, but there was plenty of at the scene.
Wait, what? Let's see. Wait, what? Is it? So what was in abundance at the scene that you can't see on Francesca? Blood?
I see now. So much blood. And no bloodstains on her clothes.
That's right.
And we don't even own a change of clothes.
But None of us have bloodstained clothes.
Yeah.
Annie saw everyone that rushed to the game room. Harry and Don needed to wash their clothes.
But can blood just clean right off? I feel called out. It was a hot day.
But Annie didn't see blood on anyone's clothes.
But if Don needed to wash clothes, that's more evidence.
Not even on Giovanni's or Sasha's clothes the next morning. And Giovanni never washes his clothes. Annie does.
And I only got blood on my jacket after carrying Ava. And Annika already cleaned it. Thanks, Annie.
Curious.
And with that,
Could it be like 4 people involved in this murder?
the only one who could have done it is...
That is so.
Don't bore me, mortal pile of nothingness. No, it's not you. Yeah, no blood on his clothes. Isaac is not the killer. Who had blood on their clothes? It would have to be Dawn, right?
Strange.
Harry? Oh no, that makes no sense. Can't be me, she was with me. Not the killer.
Thinking this
Me,
rationally.
according to the information presented to this collective, I'm not the culprit. Yes, you're right. Annika vouches for me. I don't care. I want to click on who I think is the killer last because I want to see these dialogues.
Ava, you're
Wait.
the only one that makes sense.
Wait, she had... Wait. I was thinking this backwards.
Ha!
The priest of death has spoken.
What are you talking about, Heart? I was toast bleeding.
Let's look at Eva again at the crime scene.
Ava again. That'll be this.
There was almost no blood on the carpet, so Ava wasn't bleeding that much.
But the important thing to look for is what's not there. Something on Eva herself. We'll have to trust our memories for this one.
I don't remember. What was the question? Someone Ava herself. Point thing is look for what's not there. Someone Ava herself. Wow, these don't make any sense. The only thing that makes sense is her shoes?
Ava's shoes, maybe?
Harry boy, you've gone cuckoo.
Well, I mean, I don't know what you're asking.
You have to give up on that afternoon tea.
Where do you get blood splatters when you attack someone?
Oh, her front.
I don't have experience with that.
Mafia is not accusing you of anything. Don't piss your pants already.
I know, dang, I just got nervous. Think.
Oh, of course.
Ava's front, yeah.
Ava had blood splatters all over her front.
And Valerie was stabbed in the chest.
Annika even said...
Annika, Ava will be okay. She had blood all over her face.
And Eva's wound is on her back.
You know, Giovanni knows about this stuff.
Oh my god.
You can only get these kinds of splatters when you're close to the action. And that action is stabbing.
Yeah, I was able to make that connection.
And look at this stain where Ava was. It's a blood smear from those splatters.
It's blood?
Yes. What did you think it was?
Shoe dirt?
Oh, madre.
We're really out of our depth here. Yeah, no kidding. Maybe I trusted Mia's intuition too much.
Gio's curriculum is already paying off. You can't get away with this now, Eva.
LOL. Cow. But like you said, Val was Lord. I have 0 messages in my phone. 0.
Isn't that suspicious? Because you sent text to everyone.
No way.
That's very funny, Gorge. Tickle me while you're at it. Every bitch, it's time for show and tell. Show your messages to the class.
Not really in the mood.
We'll get in the mood.
Don't be shy. We won't judge the content of the kinkiness. Unless it's boring as shit.
Nothing is boring with me. A wink.
We all knew this kind of thing would happen eventually. Lots of messages, awkward banter and such, but nothing compromising. But I just noticed something is wrong? Oh, do I dare? Do I dare? Okay. At the threat of everyone killing me horribly for saying this. My name is the FlightlessBird. This is your Stories Game channel, and this is our continued blind let's play Inescapable for the PS5. Sorry, man, an hour. I need to stop. I have no idea how long this will continue. Maybe we'll find out the answer in 10 minutes, but you know, oftentimes I remember when I played Danganronpa, the cases, sometimes you think we're at the end and you're just at the beginning, and it keeps going on and on and on. So I can't say that we'll get a conclusion in the next 5 or 10 minutes, and there's a chance in the next 5 or 10 minutes we may get more aggravating because they're like, I can't stop now. So I mean, this seems like a perfect stopping point. I'm sorry, I love you all so very much. I will be back very again soon. I can't be back very again soon. What does that mean? Anyway, much love. Hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, awesome, amazing day. And until next time, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.